Hello and welcome to another Sam and Jam Minecraft video. This is Jam here showing you another awesome seed. This one does have a mansion in it at a not super close but relatively travel ready distance. You start here in the spawn point with lots of trees and not a whole lot around you. Best thing to do is find the birch forest that have primarily only birch trees. Put that to your back and head the opposite direction. Walk towards the dark oaks and the mixed oak and birch trees, and you will come to a little river, and right on the edge is your nice village. This is an excellent starter village. One of the features I like about this map is that the villages to approach on your way towards the mansion have really cool treasure in them. So if you're doing this in survival mode and you're not using teleport and you don't want to, cheat, you want to do strict survival, this is a pretty awesome one. Start with, come into your blacksmith shop here, and you get 4 obsidian, diamond, or iron horse armor, iron underpants, a sword, and some food. Pretty cool booty to start with. You don't even have to mine, and you've already got 4 blocks of obsidian. Also trade up with all your villagers. There are some nice horses nearby. If you look on behind the map over here, a lot of horses you can use your iron gear on, or your iron horse armor. Okay, here is our map. Right there at the X is our spawn point. We put the birch forest behind us and headed off this direction to your first village. To get to the mansion quickest, you're going to want to head up this way, keep the dark oak forest to your left, and walk till you get to the next village. That one has awesome booty. It's got 2 diamonds in it, so with that and your obsidian, you have enough to make an enchantment table. So from there, trade on with your villagers, and then head up this inlet and just keep walking or riding your horses till you get to the swamp, cross through the swamp till you see the extreme mountains. Once you see the extreme mountains in the snowy area, stay along the base, unless you like to hike through them, and just go along around the edge, follow the water. You will get to the next village with, I believe this one has even more obsidian in its blacksmith shop. It's also a good base from there to go to and from the mansion if you don't want to live with all the nasty butlers. So from here, there are alpacas up in these extreme mountain areas, so go ahead and use those for packing if you want to get back and forth from your mansion. From there, follow along the desert's edge, and you can go right along the water. There's a nice little beach here. You can come up, head through the forest towards the mansion. The main entrance is on the top side here. Between the beach and the main entrance is a nice ravine that has quite a lot of turquoise inside, so if you want to enchant stuff, that's a great place to pick up turquoise. And that is the quickest way to get to the mansion. Other cool features on here, there are several witch huts. There are also extra villages, a village here, a village up here. Neither one of those have blacksmith shops, but there are more villagers if you want to trade with. If you go down southwest, there is a pyramid there, a pyramid there, right on the water, a little desert well, and a desert village. Desert Village does not have a blacksmith, but it's in some cool kind of landscapey area for a desert. Over here is another village that has a blacksmith and some cool stuff in it. And in the fields off to around it, you will also find donkeys if you're into donkeys. And some extreme mountains and lots of forests and swampy areas. So have fun exploring. I am going to quickly teleport you around and show you some of the cool villages, the blacksmiths, and the goodies. Starting, we are at the first village, and we are going to go northeast towards the mansion to the next village that you would go if you took the directions I gave you. This is the second blacksmith shop, the one I told you, with the diamonds, underpants, and a pickaxe. So good job there. From here, you would want to walk towards this inlet here and head off that way across the swamp to the extreme mountains until you get to the next village. This is the village that is on the edge of the desert area as well as extreme mountains. So it's got some nice topographic features. And another blacksmith shop. It's not actually in the desert, so it's not the desert village type, but right next to it. And this has 6 more obsidian, so you're on your way towards a portal to the Nether, plus more underpants, iron, and food. Now this is the one you may want to stay at if you're in survival to go to and from your mansion. A lot of nice little bunnies, desert well, some mining areas around, and if you come up in here, there are sheep of different color, and I found alpacas up here, further up in the extreme ones somewhere. Cute little brown furry ones. Anyhow, you might have to look around. I don't know where they wandered off to, but I did find alpacas up here. Oh, there we go. Took them a moment to render, I guess, so you can find alpacas. Careful, they spit hard. Anyhow, if you head off on the base of that extreme mountain, you will get to the mansion. And to that ravine I told you about that has the turquoise deep down in it. Just go in and wander, wander, wander. Okay, this is the entrance of the mansion. I'll give you a peek of the surrounding area. Over here, between the trees and the edge, is that big ravine, and over there is the beach that goes towards the village we were at. So this would be your approach. Off to the other side is more fields, lots more trees, lots more mushrooms, and the big mansion. And I will quickly show you some cool things in here. Let's see. We got neat buildings, neat rooms. Got the temple rooms, the jungle forest rooms, room with pumpkin in it. There's a mushroom growing room. This one's cool. This is the maze room where you go in and around and around. But at the end is a nice treasure that has diamond chest plate. That totally rocks because that's expensive to make. So very cool. Treasure. And a lot of grumpy butlers. I can hear them hemming and hawing. Oh, and then they've got the big grumpy butler sculptures made of wool. For those of you who don't know, because you don't like to ruin them, if you break into their brain, there is a block of turquoise. Only one block, and it's in everybody's brain. So I guess all the butlers' brains would run on turquoise. So if you ever see the wool sculptures, but you don't want to mess them up, go ahead and dig in, get the turquoise out, and then put your blocks back in. Now this was a closed-off hidden room, but since it has an entryway, it's not completely hidden. Little treasure chest with a nice efficiency iron axe. I had to break those blocks. That was actually all closed up. Various other rooms, jail rooms, little garden rooms, bedrooms. This is the jail. I went and opened it all up. Whoop! Locked a creeper in. Grumpy butler. This is the mushroom growing room. Very cool. And I'll just zing you through real quick. Lots of rooms, lots of butlers, lots of cool things. Go upstairs. They've got some cool libraries in here that I really like. They also have, there's the map room with a whole bunch of butlers. Another big dining area. They have two, oh, here's the libraries that I like. Check these out. Woohoo! Big stacks. Nice reading area right by the windows. Very cool. There's at least 2 of those rooms. There's also 2 of the rooms that have the boxing ring in them. And dining areas. Oh, and a big kitty sculpture. That one's kind of cool. Anyhow, I will let you explore the mansion. I've shown you some of the cool features. And let me pop in real quick and we'll check out some of the other places. That village I told you about down at the bottom with the donkeys, that's in the southeastern corner. We're going to hit that one next. This one has the blacksmith. And this blacksmith has iron shirt and more iron and some food. And this one is kind of neat. It's on the water partway, so makes for interesting building choices. And if you wander out into the fields over here, you will find donkeys, as well as some mining opportunities. Where'd my donkey go? Anyhow, I promise you they're out here. Just gotta wait for them to render. Other horses as well, not just donkeys. Oh, there's my donkey. Hello. So donkeys, horses, a lot of cool things. Also the two pyramids. One has a bunch of emeralds in it. The other one has some horse saddles, so if you need saddles to go with your iron horse armor. There's also more iron horse armor, and miscellaneous spider silk and spider eyes and other stuff. So this is our map. Get you back there. See the mansion in the upper right corner. Quickest directions, start at the spawn. First village, get your obsidian. Go up past the oak forest to the swampy area, hit your second village, get your diamonds. Follow that inlet up till you get to the extreme mountains, and you'll get to your third village, which you can use as a base. Have more obsidian, enough to make a enchanting table and a cool, what do you call those, portal things, and then head off to your mansion. So that's the quickest way from here. Other cool features are those villages and pyramids elsewhere around the map. Well, I hope you enjoy. It's lots of fun, and I will check y'all later. Jams out of here.